Good morning, Bryce. And yes, it definitely feels like fall across the Delta. If you go outside and you really concentrate, you can actually smell the pumpkin spice flowing through the Delta air this morning. It definitely feels like fall. It's cool temperatures in the low to mid 50s. And yesterday that front came through, dropping our highs down into the low to mid 70s. And this time of year, our average high is in the lower 80s, so it was definitely below average, and we're going to continue to see that trend the rest of the week as this front continues off to the east, and we have a deep dig in the jet stream here across the arc limits all the way down to the Gulf Coast, and that's allowed some of that cooler air from Canada to stream in across much of the eastern and central half of the country. So again, enjoy this cool weather as we continue to barrel towards October. As for Greenville, 57. It was a little cooler earlier, but now that the sun is coming up, we're slowly starting that warming trend. In Greenwood, you actually dipped into the 40s earlier, believe it or not. Now on the rebound into the low to mid 50s. And area-wide, still in the 40s in Oxford this morning. Kosciuszko at 63, Jackson and Meridian in the 60s already, and we're looking at low to mid 50s from Little Rock all the way down to Monroe. So it has been a cool start and a dry start as well here in the Delta. All the rain has been into the Pine Belt and along the coast, and some showers into central Alabama, but notice nothing coming our way from the west. We're looking good to go. And tracking out the rest of your Tuesday, we'll be in the 70s later on, but notice no rain coming our way. Winds will continue out of the northwest, bringing that cooler and drier air in from the central plains, but things are going to be quiet really the rest of the week. We're not looking at any active weather, and nights are going to be typically pretty cool. We're going to drop into the low 50s again tonight, and then as we go into tomorrow, high pressure starts to drift across the northern Gulf of Mexico, and we're looking at temperatures potentially reaching 80 as winds shift from the northwest to the southwest, bringing in slightly warmer air from the Gulf of Mexico. But the 80s will not last long. A reinforcing cold front on the way Thursday. That's going to bring in much cooler air as we end this last couple of days of September and usher in October. And over the next 6 days, don't anticipate too much rain. The only chance is coming in Sunday, and it's a low chance right now, only a 30% chance. And tracking the tropics, you know, we haven't talked about that a ton lately because things have been quiet since Beta moved through last week and gave us quite a bit of rain. But there is an area of low pressure that is now expected to form just off the Yucatan Peninsula, which is right here into Mexico. About a 50% chance of developing into a tropical depression by the end of the week. Right now, it poses no threat to the Gulf of Mexico, but certainly something to watch considering hurricane season isn't officially over until November 30th. So we still have about a month left, and it has been an active season. So again, we'll continue to keep you updated on that. As for our temperature trend though, a little up and down, and that's pretty typical of a transition season like fall or spring. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s tomorrow and then coming back down as that reinforcing shot of cool air takes us well below average heading into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And really the long range, which I guess you wouldn't call it the long range, but the short term as we head into the next week and a half, we're still favoring below average temperature. So it looks like this cool fall weather is going to stick around at least for the first week of October. And today, absolutely gorgeous weather. We're looking at highs in the mid 70s, comfortable low humidity. Tonight, we drop back into the low 50s, clear and cool, some locations into the 40s. And by tomorrow, it's going to be a nice warm up. We're going to warm up nearly 30 degrees, temperatures in the 80s, and that sunshine going to stick around all week. Big changes from what we had last week where we didn't see the sun all week long, but this weekend is going to be chilly, especially if you're heading out to Friday night football. Bryce, is going to be in the mid 40s Friday night, so definitely bundle up if you're planning on going to any of the local games.